Hello girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card. Today's gonna be what is the gossip about you? Of course, they're gonna be triggering for some. Let's just stay cool. It's just tarot. Let's just stay very kind of relaxed. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Part number 1 was a gossip about you. 5 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. So what do we have here? We have people saying that you've been isolating yourself, or you've been isolated, and maybe you had to be on your own for a long time. So a lot of people maybe don't really know what you're about and what you're doing. So that's why they're probably gossiping about you, because they don't have a clue what you're doing. Okay, and generally people who gossip don't really have much going on in their life. We know that. But they're intrigued by you because you kind of, you know, someone who's not afraid to be on your own, to do your thing quietly. And that really obviously bring a lot of mystery around you. You are intriguing because you do your own thing and you're not afraid to be on your own. And I think maybe people say that you know, obviously quite strong to be on your own, or you've been on your own for a very long time. Yeah, you need to be quite strong to be standing alone against maybe a bunch of people or against another group, indeed, or simply be on your own for a long time, and maybe they wouldn't be capable of doing what you did. So yeah, they have an idea like you know what you're doing. You, despite everything, despite going through maybe a storm or many storms, you stay very focused. Excuse me, George is here, on your goals, and you carry on. You have a certain form of knowing. You have an intuition, maybe you have that je ne sais quoi, as we say in French, and so they kind of like a bit wary about you because you seems to know stuff that they don't know, and so they kind of have maybe annoyed by that, and half as well, the other half fascinated because you seems to have access to information they don't have. And of course, if they were more focused on themselves and not gossiping around and go into do say story about other people, then they will have an idea of knowing. Yeah. And also they could say the gossip about you could be that you made a decision to change direction completely, and you went for it, and you maybe change your career, maybe move countries. You had the knowing to do something different and you went for it. You had the knowing, whereas they may have been more here, there, nowhere. Really, you went for it. Okay, so as a result, there is a Wheel of Fortune, and I always say it's good luck, but good luck is never random. It's preparation meeting opportunity. So being on your own, you've been working on yourself, knowing yourself like inside out. And of course, you worked at something. And it was a very slow energy. Pentacle is never fast. It's not once, for example. Absolutely not. So regardless, it took a long time for you. The preparation was very long, very slow, but now bingo. And maybe the gossip is, wow, check him out or check her out now. Look what's happening now. So they have reason to talk because there are a lot of stuff going on into your life, and pretty damn beautiful. So the gossip about you is a mix of fascination and wondering, jealousy, intriguing, all the kind of stuff. Yeah, because they don't have much going on in their life, we know that. So let's have the hidden truth record, because I think it's quite clear here. It's kind of almost predictable, unfortunately. Just being near you is intoxicating. That's what I'm saying, you see. Some of them are fascinated somehow. They don't really understand how you do your thing, but they find you fascinating and annoying at times because you seem to know. And they still trying to find their way, but you seem to know a lot of things. But they cannot have access to you, so you're not going to help them find themselves. No, you're not going to do this because you isolated yourself. You chose to back off from a lot of people because you know a lot of things. And that annoys them because they would like to have access to your information. Like you have the secret. What is it? But they can't because you won't allow it. As simple as that. Arrivederci. Of course. You know, when you're a hermit, you really have time to think. And I don't think they ever took that time or gamble to be alone focusing on themselves, looking at who they are truly. Et voila. Okay, what do we have here? Archangel Michael. The path is now clear. I've removed all obstacles in your way. You can move forward now with ease and confidence. You will achieve what your heart desires. Bingo. Because you mind your own business. Because you don't have time to gossip about other people. Why would you do that? What a waste of energy. So yes, you're moving forward. And boom, bada boom. Obstacles are clear now because you got the memo, you learn, you done all the homework, which they didn't do. And then boom, bada boom. Nothing is just random. There's always a reason for everything. And number 2 is a gossip about you. 9 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Well, the gossip about you is that you may actually move home, move country, or you've done that, or you completely made the decision, quite drastic, to transform, and you went for it. It was a no-brainer. Here I go. I'm here. I'm doing it. No problem. Also saying that it's been a long journey. It's been a lot of ups and downs. Maybe, yeah, they were saying that you were going through a lot of difficulties at time. Yeah, of course, you don't become an emperor. So an emperor having a cup of tea and a biscuit, that's what I say many times. So you were going through a lot of ups and downs. So they were gossiping about it because obviously, as I say, they need to be fed with some stories. Otherwise, they have nothing going on in their own life, right? But also what is happening now, that you cover your heart and now you contemplate. So you made some drastic decision. Maybe you moved country. Maybe you left someone behind. Maybe you just went for it. Changed career completely. And yes, it has been, interesting. And now you're kind of backing off and you contemplate. You're watching the show. So they can't really see anything because you're not showing anything. You're covering your heart, you see, with the cup. You're not. So they're obviously building up stories because they don't have any access to you, or they don't really know what's going on. So they're creating stories. And gossip generally is based on that. People don't really know, so they kind of build up stories. That's what they do. Sad. Oh my God, so sad. But you watching and you fascinated because you see some things, you're like, I knew. And you just wait. You tranquil, you wait. That Queen of Cups is dangerous because the Queen of Swords can be quite tough too, but it's more like, this one, I'm not doing anything. I'm just let it be. And that is dangerous. When someone is just so detached, gone. And that's what I mean. Gone for good. Absolutely. Metamorphosis here. Caterpillar, cocoon, butterfly, boom. One-way system. That is it. There's no going back. And when we have a 9 of Wands, we know we're going to get to a 10 of Wands. And that's going to be like completely backing off from all those heaviness in your life, all those maybe responsibility or stuff or people, and you just focus on you. That's why you've done the work. Now you wait for stuff to develop. It's like when you bring all the ingredient of the bread and you put the yeast, and then you have to wait for the magic to happen, and then you can put the bread in the oven. So I think you're in that zone now. Beautiful. Loving it. So fascinating. What do we have here? It's time for me to heal now. Yeah, you detach yourself from stuff, from people, from heaviness. You were maybe fed up with all those stories and up and down and whatever. So you know what? I'm done here. And now you heal yourself and you back off. Beautiful music to my ears. Okay, yeah, me singing on hello. That's why it's raining now. Okay, we have 2. We're going to take 2. Creative potential. You are by nature infinitely creative. Life is sea of creative potential, just be waiting to be expressed through you. You are free to express all your heart desires. Beautiful creativity. Oh my God, yeah. Because now you're really ready. You allow it. Sacred source. We, your angel, are here to remind you of your magnificence. You are literally an angel in the making. A being of eternal love and light, forever one with God, Goddess, and all creation. Magnificent. I don't think I need to add anything here. Absolutely stunning. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.